Hey guys, welcome back. Wubblemonster here, and we are back with The Division, and we are doing the Madison Field Hospital mission, which is your first kind of big story mission. It's right outside the booth, so it's easy to get to. And if you want to run around and do bits and pieces and then fast travel back to the booth to do this, you can. As you can see, I'm coming in at level 5. The mission is recommended at level 5, and I've set it on normal difficulty, simply because you do get slightly better rewards for doing it on the higher difficulty, but I don't really see much point in doing it. And to be fair, because I am hasty, as you guys know, I still managed to fuck this up a bit, and it took me a bit of time. In reality, you should be able to boot through this mission in like 20 minutes, I'd say. And it took me a bit longer because I messed up, and as you'll see, I died a couple of times. Now, you can, if you want to make it a whole lot easier, level up beforehand. You can do side missions, okay? You can do the encounters, JTF support, and the virus research and things like that, and it will make life a lot easier. The other thing is, I had a blueprint at this stage for a marksman rifle, which is a semi-auto rifle. It's very powerful, and had I been able to craft it, then it would have speeded this area up no end. Now, again, because of my hastiness, I didn't do that. I just ran in and decided to go for it. So like I said, if you want to level up a bit, that will help you out. And if you want to get other weapons or better weapons, or you have the ability to craft better weapons, then you can do that, and that will help you through this. It's a good mission. I like this mission. I've done it a bunch of times. It can be a little challenging, but it kind of gives you an idea of how the other story missions will play out. This allows you to open the medical wing. You've got another one for the tech wing and another one for the security wing. They allow you to open those wings, and then as you get more supplies, you can upgrade the wings, which will give you new skills, new talents, etc. So this is how you really progress your character in the game. So it's really, really important. You'll also get a bit of loot along the way, which is handy. Now, you know, a question that was asked to me recently, guys, is, well, my buddies have the Division, they love it, but they're like level 30, and, you know, it's going to take me ages to get to level 30 and level up and be able to play with them. And yes, partially true, but it depends on how friendly your mates are, okay? The reality in this game is, guys, the missions aren't tied to your level, they are tied to the enemy level. So if you go in and you do a level 9 mission and you're level 5 or 6, you know, you're going to get rinsed, right? They're going to do massive damage to you, you're going to do little damage to them, and where it'll really count, where it'll really show, is when you get higher level enemies, okay? Purple or yellow bar, guys, will make shit of you, okay? That's a fact. Now, maybe some of you will go, well, I want more of a challenge, and, you know, I'm hardcore and I'm the man, and good for you. If you're fucking Chuck Norris or the Terminator, then go for it by all means, yeah? But if you have mates that are playing this game and you want to level quickly to help them, then you're going to need your mates' help, okay? If they are willing to help you, you can power level through this game very, very rapidly. And the way to do that is your mates will carry you through levels like this, these story missions, but the higher level story missions where you won't be doing any damage basically to the enemies, or fuck all damage to them, and your mates are going to carry you. You will get dead probably, particularly if you're hasty like me, but the reality is that will speed you up through the leveling process. You have missions in here that will give you 30, 40, 50, 60,000 XP, and at low levels like we are now, you know, 50,000 XP could be 5 or 6 levels, okay? I actually carried 3 of my mates through in the past where they were below level on a mission. It was tough. It was actually great fun. We had a good old laugh. And it was a lot of fun, I've got to say, but it leveled them up very quickly. I remember one of the guys going from level 6 to 14, I think, and the other guys jumping up levels too. So if you have mates and you're really eager to play with them, the reality is you can power level through this with their help, okay? So don't be worried about that. Don't be thinking, well, I've got 10 or 20 or 15 hours or whatever it is before I can get anywhere near it and play with my mates. No, your mates can play with you early on in the game, and if they're good mates and they want to help you out, then they will help you power level. In reality, I'd say by power leveling, you should be able to get up to level 30 and be doing end game stuff in probably the guts of 5 to 10 hours, depending on how many friends you have how much you can actually get done in one go, and if you get smoothly through the missions. What you got to do, remember guys, is listen to your friends, okay? If they're level 30, they've got good gear, and you see your buddy popping out and he's 3-shotting some dude, and you're thinking, wow, that's great. And then you pop out and realise you hit him with 100 rounds of LMG, a sticky bomb, a couple of your other skills. You shoot him with a shotgun 14 times, you're doing fuck all damage to him. That's because you are nowhere near level. You see these guys here, these purple bar guys, these guys are tough. They've got armour on them. They're much tougher than the previous guys. And you can see he's level 4. It's still taken, with my shitty shooting, quite a bit to take him out. So, if you're going to power level, listen to your mates, okay? Get the skills that they want, that you can use to help them. So you'll be able to drop support stations and things like that, depending on how you've leveled up so far. But early on, if you're going to power level, they're going to help you out. Ask your buddies, look, what skills do you want me to get to help get through this? Because at the end, you'll be able to level up all of your stuff anyway, okay? You'll be able to get whatever skills you want and do the loadouts, the whole lot. So work with them. You work with them, they will work with you. And obviously it makes life easier for everybody, and you can get into that end game goodness. The other thing is, like I said, I could have crafted a marksman rifle, or I should have crafted a marksman rifle. I couldn't craft it because I didn't have the parts. But had I done a number of other side missions and encounters and things, I would have had the parts, and I should have done it. I didn't, because unlike the Ents in the Lord of the Rings, I am very, very hasty, and I just wanted to run in here. So I would recommend that you get a marksman rifle or a sniper rifle if you come across one. I haven't even seen one yet this far in, but the marksman rifle will help you dramatically. Now, in on the left side here, you will see there's a contaminated area. Yeah, that contaminated area is, I believe, level 2, possibly level 3. Oh, there you go. It says required filter level 2. So my filter level is only 1. If I go in there, I will take damage. Now, I could have run in there and tried to grab it. There is a loot box in there, guys, I'm pretty sure. And it will drop something for you that can be nice, but one, it will probably be higher level than you, so it's not going to be of any use to you in this mission. And 2, unless you're smart about it, you will get dead. Now, if you're playing with your mates, great, run in there and do it. They can always revive you or make sure that you survive it, and you can get yourself a nice piece of loot. I just decided to bypass it. Again, I'm being hasty. The other thing is, I'm probably going to come back and do this mission on hard later anyway, simply because I like this mission and I want to redo the video and see how it goes when I'm at a slightly higher level with better weapons, and show you guys the difference, okay? That, you know, being a level or 2 above, or however many, and having a different loadout and skills can make a massive difference on a level like this. Now, at this stage, we could have pushed up further, okay? I could have pushed up all the way on the right side here and been taking these guys out. I find being in this area pretty handy for 2 reasons. 1, they're not at optimal range for most of their guns. 2, you're behind direct cover, so you're not taking much in the way of damage. And 3, if you had your marksman rifle, like I keep saying, then you would have done well. There we go, we got the survivor bonus there and 4 headshots, which is always nice. Now, running around inside here, this kind of pushes the next part of the level to work. It's showing me something. The reason I was looking down there, guys, was it was showing me something on the scanner, and I thought, oh yeah, that's loot, but it's loot from downstairs, which I forgot to get. So again, that's another thing that you can pick up downstairs. You'll see from this as well, guys, on the skills, okay? I have the scan, but I also have the sticky bomb. Now, I specifically got to level 5 to get that second skill. You get it at level 5. I didn't bother showing you guys that because it was just doing regular side stuff. And you guys know how to go out and get that done. I was getting awful confused here because of these stupid waypoint markers, and I didn't see the other marker further away. And I was standing there going, where is the doctor? Because for some reason I remembered her being here, but she's not here. Okay, she is over there, as you can see, in the kitchen area of this diner. And eventually I copped onto that and realised, yeah, if I run over and talk to her, then maybe, boom, I'll complete that objective, which I did. Now, it's important, guys, that you get outside here and get into cover, because once you've got her, you've got to protect her, which means there are bad guys coming, and there are 2 waves, I believe. This sticky bomb was absolutely useless. I got no damage on any of the guys. That was my fault because I fucked it up. But a good sticky bomb there will get decent damage on those guys, and you'll be able to make shit of that first wave. You've got to be careful in this area, guys, because you will get rushers. See, there's a guy coming up on me now with a pistol, and you will also get Batman. Here he comes, and we can just make shit of him. See you, Batman? Yeah, you're getting done-skied. There's another guy rushing as well. They're only level 4, as you can see. So that's all right. I got some sort of commendation there. I think it was for killing 250 rioters. Go me, I'm a one-man war machine. So we got through that part. It's easy enough. Again, if you're playing with 2, 3 or 4 people, guys, the missions will become more difficult, okay? It kind of scales it so that there's a challenge in there for you. If you come in with 4 people, you can imagine at higher levels as well, you'd absolutely roast those fuckers, and there would be no fun in it at all. But it does give you that bit of challenge. So with more people, you will experience more waves and stuff. I ran over here because, there we go, incendiary bullets, which are always handy to have, guys. And there's another item over on the far side. I think it may be a loot piece. So I just wanted to show you guys that these are here, because the waypoint actually points you to go straight all the way through, which will take you up to the next part of the mission. But there is a little bit of loot in here. There we go. We got ourselves another shotgun. That will end up being crafting parts or credits. So it's always handy to have. Now, at this stage, guys, we're coming up on the final part of the mission. Okay, secure the roof. Weapons and armor, you may want to check. You may have slightly better armor, or you may have picked up a weapon that you want to use. That's up to you guys. I equipped the shotgun here simply to take care of guys rushing me. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. It can be handy, but again, I would have preferred to have the assault rifle or an SMG and a marksman rifle. It's a build that I like, and I will show you guys that a little bit later. Now, we go out here. There is a restock box up here, and it tells you about named enemies. Okay, they are the most dangerous, and they drop the best loot. Way. So, first time up, I decided, well, you know what, that's the main area up there. No, I'm not going to go up there. I'm going to go over this way at the side, which I remember using in the past. And this seemed like a good idea. Yeah, I'll sneak up here. Okay, I've got the high ground. High ground is always good. That's nice. Got a nice bit of cover here. Oh, boom, I can survey the battlefield. This is awesome. They're the bad guys. Problem with that is, here comes your main bad guy, Mr. Hutch. And they absolutely rinsed me. Yeah, I got into the wrong cover. I did get rushed. And after quitting my shotgun, boom, right in the head. Oh, boom again. That's me gone. And boom, third hit, he killed me. So, I fucked up. Now, I actually tried to get away, but I don't think I would have survived it anyway, guys. This was my second run at it, where I ran up where the waypoint tells you, started mincing the guys. Yeah, here we go. You'll get guys taking cover, and you'll get rushers as well. And in my hastiness, I engaged badly, used my sticky bomb badly. I've sped this up because you guys don't need to sit through all of it. Killed a bunch of dudes, more dudes arrived. I still haven't touched your man Hutch. My health is bad. I'm shooting these guys as much as I can. As you can see, I've done no damage to this fella at all. My health is poor all the way through. It's flashing badly red there. I spent a lot of time faffing around, and eventually they got the better of me again, okay? Mr. Hutch just started laying into me, and I fucked up. Now, the reality with this guy is that he has a fairly set routine, particularly when you're in this area, guys, okay? He killed me again because I jumped the gun. When you're up at this part, and if you stay up here, again, it's up to you guys, okay? You'll see from the scanner, there are restock boxes out there. So if you run out of ammo, you can run and restock, okay? You can always switch weapons if you want. It happens in waves. The first wave comes in, that's these few guys here. Once you kill them, don't even worry about the big guy Hutch yet. It'll then tell us, yeah, there are more bad guys coming. Okay, more bad guys, and they will come from the back, from this part, and also over there on the left. Now, there's the first of those guys. See, with your marksman rifle, you can be putting the hurt on these guys from range without taking any damage. Here comes Batman. He can do fuck all to you unless he's right up in your face. And you'll see also there's a couple of green items that have been dropped there from these guys and previous iterations of me being up here. I'm not worried about the big guy at all. Now, if you have more guys with you and you have your higher level buddies helping you through this mission, they could be just pounding that guy Hutch. You know, they probably 3 hit him, 4 hit him, and he'd be absolutely fucked. If you're on your Todd like I am, as I said, we're doing this solo, then it is going to take a bit of time, unless you have those weapons that can deal higher damage. I would say the main key on this one, guys, is don't overextend, okay? You're in cover, you've got a good place to be, you can take these guys out pretty leisurely, and anybody that tries to rush, if they're still alive, you can stay in cover, whip around to the right side like this guy, and take them out, okay? It's not a big issue. Even if he gets up on top here, you can still take him, no problem. Now, my health went down quite a bit, because, like we've discussed before, I'm an idiot, guys, okay? If you haven't worked it out at this stage, I tend to be hasty. I want it to look cool. I want it to be the man. I want to go, hey, wait until the guys see this video. This will be absolutely awesome. But anyway, it took time. Now, our boy Hutch, okay, what happens is he goes into cover, then he comes up, you'll see that little red circle pop up, and he sets up his LMG and he starts laying down rounds. Now, if you pop up here, he will make shit of you, right? You can try and get a few hits on him. I was trying to lob grenades, and I was trying to use my sticky bomb on him. And I think when you get the grenade, you see he's highlighted in red there, then that will do damage to him. But I'm pretty sure that when I throw it down, that he just jumps away, right? He rolls away. Now, it did a little bit of damage to him, and that's good. I've speeded this up, guys, because it takes time, right? Bang, 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 rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. He pops up, shoot him a few times as he sets up, shoot him a few times as he's finished, keep on shooting him, blamity, 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 900 fucking bullets later, whatever it is, and you will be able to kill him, right? He's down to his last bit of health, as you can see now. I wanted to ensure I finished him off. We've got one threat. Blang, 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 blam. And Hutch, fuck you. You are out of here. Now, we got our medical wing supplies, got some good credits, commendation, we got a military M9 pistol, which is decent, and some good XP. So, we're running around now and picking up all our loot. Make sure you pick up everything here, guys. I don't believe there are any loot boxes up here. It could be worth having a run around. There are restock boxes, certainly. But you'll get a few bits and pieces out of this. And you have now completed your first main story mission in The Division. So you can feel very proud of yourself, as I do, even though I died a couple of times because I'm an idiot. Talk to Jessica Candle at the base. That is the next step. Run down the stairs here and you go into the elevator shaft. There's a couple of ropes and you can bail down. This is a quick tutorial bit on your 3 main attributes, okay? The game will throw these up for you. You can have a read of it there. It's basically common sense, yeah? Your stamina is your health, and your shooty firearms is your firearms. Everything's offline in the base. We're going in to talk to Jessica. I love the way it doesn't let you run through this part, because we've walked through it about 1,420 times in the past. She's in the medical wing, okay, because it's a medical mission. Go in and talk to her. I've skipped that here, guys. You can go through it. And then you go on the computer, use that, and it will give you a quick little tutorial, which is a new mission, yeah, as to how to upgrade. Now, each wing has their upgrades, as you can see, and you use the supplies to get the upgrades. How you get them after the first one is up to you. So the order you open them up in is up to you, right? Having this clinic is great because it gives you first aid, which is exactly what I wanted. As I said, when you're soloing, having that first aid is very, very handy. But the first aid can also work with your buddies because it works kind of like a noob tube, like a grenade, yeah? You can actually fire it to a place and it will heal people in that area. Now, as you can see, going through these other ones, you get the virus lab, that'll give you the support station. That is absolutely brilliant as well. This one gives you the recovery link, okay? It's expensive though, 1,000 parts, but that is your like super, okay? That's L1 and R1. This gives you modifications to your pulse, which we already have. Again, it can be handy. It depends on if you're playing with a group. This gives you an upgrade to your first aid. So that's the skill that I'm going to pick up and get for the clinic. This allows you to mod your support station, which is really, really cool because it gives you things like automatic revives for your buddies. That's very, very handy. This one here gives you talents and perks, which are quite good too. The pharmacy does the same thing. As you can see, I could actually open those up now, but I'm not going to do that right now simply because I want to get the Disaster Aid 1 done, which will give me the super. That would be basically like a second way to heal, and for me soloing through it, that's the way to go. So I'm going to build up my medical supplies and get that done. So, mission completed, bit more XP, we're just shy of level 6. That is Madison Field Hospital, guys. We can see we've discovered a bunch more missions. If you like it, please hit the like or a sub, and thank you again for joining me. Wubblemonster, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.